like to relate to my grandfather, who came over as a 17-year-old as a mason from Italy. He picked up the tools and actually helped build the community in which we lived in. As a result of that, I always sort of link back that my affinity for working in economic development and redeveloping cities and helping cities revitalize was linked to back to my grandfather, who literally helped build communities as a mason.
Where I came from, there was a factory, cotton factory, that used to receive cotton from Egypt, and they convert into thread. So that's where my father worked.
No, I was the first lawyer in the family. My father was a tailor, and my mom worked for a number of years as a salesperson at the John Wanamaker department store in Philadelphia, which was the signature department store in Philadelphia in those years. It was clear to me, and certainly my older brother, who's 15 years older than me, with no one in between, kind of an anomaly for Italian-American families, but that we were to get a good education and that we were to move to bring it to the next level.
They were never really going to say, don't move ahead, but they were always very worried about it. But when I said, no, I think I want to be a teacher, wow, that was really a step up, because teachers were so respected in the Italian, American community. And the fact that I was marrying someone who was also Italian but was a teacher, well, that was a good thing. But then I had this crazy notion that maybe I would do something else and aspire to be mayor of my hometown. I mean, that was unheard of for an Italian in North Plainfield, New Jersey, to become mayor of that community.
I love Miami, so I decided to open up a restaurant. So I opened up a restaurant those days, and my first restaurant name was Cafe Baci, Kisses. And then I opened up Abbracci, which I still have that, hugs, hug and kisses.
But I think what was instilled in us was an appreciation of a work ethic, an appreciation that we had to be better in the way that we behaved, because we were looked down upon sometimes, and that there were people waiting for us to fail. And I think the Depression also had a lot to do with my parents' mindset of just making sure that everybody had enough to eat and that we were comfortable. I mean, I never knew we were poor growing up, but in retrospect, looking back, clearly we were. But I think that was the kind of mindset and the kind of work ethic that they had. They worked hard. They felt that America, if they did that, they would have a great opportunity. They provided for their families, I think, in ways that they never could have imagined. But I think that was their mindset.